What's up? We're about to talk about Saint Expedite. Listen to the name, Saint Expedite. Expeditiously. Speed. Control. What do you want to grow? Alright, so if you don't know who I am, my name is Miladies. I am your spirit shifter here, guiding you on your journey towards self-awareness. I provide you with tons of information to shift your subconscious mind from wellness to love, money, work. Whatever you're battling with your subconscious mind, I am here to assist you to shift that and guide you. So today, we're going to dedicate this video to Saint Expedite. There's a lot of deities, saints, entities, light beings, earth. There's a lot of assistance around us that is non-visible. And there are some ascended masters who are defined as those who shifted in human form to a space of enlightenment, shall we say, that have also provided us with guidance. So Saint Expedite is one of those saints that is here to assist us in a quick manner. So with that being said, I already have a video on YouTube that I did a year ago going deeper into his history and additional information. So you can go and see that on Galactic Hood Buddha. I'm here to give a refresher, some story time as well on how Saint Expedite has assisted me. And I have, which I didn't do before, the video is an audio. I have some materials I can show you guys to be able to connect with Saint Expedite. You do not need all of these materials. These are all examples. However, I will share the colors and things like that. I have my notes right here. Okay, so what are we talking about today? We're talking about working with Saint Expedite, having an altar, an offering, as well as some prayers, right? So I have Saint Expedite right here. Now, I've been working with Saint Expedite for some time now, especially when it comes to my family. My roots are in Cuba. I'm a first generational Cuban here, so a lot of my healing comes from Cuba. I'll be feeling lonely here in the United States. I was born here, but again, being a first generational Cuban, there's a disconnect with people who have roots here in the United States. If that makes any sense. I digress. So I have a picture of Saint Expedite. You can get this in the Botanica. You can order it online. Now, why I have this as opposed to a statue, every statue that I've had for Saint Expedite has broken, okay? So with that being said, when a statue or something breaks that's spiritual for you, that just means that its time has been up. And so personally, I have a discussion with Saint Expedite, like, whenever you decide to bring a statue that's not gonna break, we're gonna work together. So we working on that. Nonetheless, if you do not have a computer to print out a picture, $5 to get this. I think this is like $3. You can use your phone during the time that you're performing the ritual or the ceremony, and you can use your phone, a picture of Saint Expedite on your phone, and put it in the space that you're going to create as an altar. All right, so let's do story time. I'll do one story. All right, so one of the main things is that Saint Expedite helps with quick, fast things such as clients, your rent. Like if you're overdue in your rent and you need like help, like tomorrow's court, like Saint Expedite, assist, por favor. So he does things in a quick manner. There are some cautions to consider when working with him, and they're minimal. However, minimal cautions can cause you to get your ritual reversed. Just like when you go to work and you exchange your time for money, working, they're working too. Oh, by the way, like, so if y'all think these spirit guys ain't out here working, they working. Your guys are working, right? Everybody has a level of work ethics within them to assist the level of humanity and the consciousness of this planet. And I digress. Nonetheless, so it's an exchange, right? It's an energy exchange. A lot of people be like, oh, you're worshiping. No, there's a difference, right? Embodiment is an exchange of energy. You can embody Lakshmi if you feel like it. What up? She's over there. You can embody an energy and release the energy just like we release everything else. So it's an embodiment. So we'll talk about that. Let me know if y'all want to know more about that, because we're not going to make this video long. Nonetheless, the first story I have is obviously my rent. So I definitely, Saint Expedite assists me with my rent whenever I'm backed up on my rent, and that everybody's backed up on their rent on one point or another. If you're not, then this video is not for you. Like, this is for emergency funds people that we like, yo, please. So the main important thing is clarity when you are requesting what you're requesting, because it's a request. Requested. There's nothing wrong with requesting something from an energy that you cannot see. Everybody be like, dear God, right? Dear universe, higher self. It's a similar energy. Saint Expedite. And honestly, I would love for y'all to build a relationship with y'all spirit guides in a friendly manner, the same way you have friends in the physical form. These are your buddies, like, because you ain't gonna be like, oh, can you please assist me? Can't be scared to ask, like, yo, Saint Expedite, what up? Like, I got your necessities. I'm gonna need you to get to work, all right? Some of y'all scared to talk to y'all spirit guides like that. Build a relationship. Fear will block what you already have expressed that you wanted. So you don't want to block it. You want to open it up. So, okay. Come on, ladies, focus. Okay, so the rent. So there was a time, this was 2018, 2019, during this time and space that I was transitioning from being a employee to being a business owner, and all of my funds went towards the direction that I felt was not so productive, and I was in a bind, and I definitely reached out to Saint Expedite, and he helped me pay $5,000 of my rent. So with that being said, and it happened in the most peculiar way. So yeah, the funds came immediately. Of course, there's action that has to happen. So I physically had to take action and request for signs to guide me for the assistance. And there's some charities. I know you guys probably already know that if you live in New York City, there's charities out here that assist you. Shout out to Catholic Charities. And so they're not paying me for this. But anyway, so that was one of the ways I didn't know. I knew about those charities. However, I used to assist other people receive that. So, and then when you're in the midst of doing a different career, you forgot about these things. So yes, Saint Expedite helped me for that. Saint Expedite also assisted me during the time when my dog passed away unexpectedly. And I didn't know where I was going to get the funds to cremate my dog. And shout out to my brother and my sister. So my brother from another mother definitely, and his wife, pulled through, and they assisted me to cremate my dog from the kindness of their heart. And that was definitely a good almost $300. It was an unprepared situation, and your man's pulled through. So that's my story time with Saint Expedite. And again, I definitely work with him on the days that he represents. So, talking about the day that he represents, we're going to talk about building a relationship with Saint Expedite, right? So, Saint Expedite works with Mercury, the planet Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication. So, when you're requesting something from Saint Expedite, you're communicating with the planet Mercury. That is a personal planet, and it moves quickly. The energy moves quickly. So, Expedite, Mercury, you coming with me? So, with that being said, Wednesdays are the days that are connected to Mercury. Wednesdays, today is Wednesday, is a great day to work with Saint Expedite. So, and the way you build a relationship is every Wednesday. You don't have to request anything. You can necessarily just do what I'm going to share with you in a little bit. And it's as easy as, hey, Saint Expedite, how you doing? I hope you're doing well today. Listen, the way I speak, I definitely have a conversation. I mean, like, first of all, that's Saint Expedite, you popping you up, what's up? I call him 3 times, right? 3 times is like, come on in. And then you go ahead and you place the offerings to him. It can be, I'm going to say the offerings because you're moving too fast. The offerings, and then you'll be able to connect with him. So, it's connected to the planet Mercury. He is, Wednesdays are his days where you can do an offering to him. And these are the offerings. Oh, somebody will be a little boss for the I forgot the cup of water. Great, my ladies. You were so ready. Hold on. I'm a borrow your cup over here. So, this is like the most simplest way. You have a small clear glass cup with water. Right? This cup is from Monday, so I have to change it. It's getting foggy. Alright? Every Wednesday, right? Now, if some of your offerings become foggy or moldy, I would advise you to throw it out and refresh it, because that means that is absorbing the energy within your house. But we'll talk about that. So a cup of water, simple as this. It can be as big as you want, as small as you want, depending on your request. If you have a big request, and yeah, we'll talk about that, but the request has to be quick, right? It can't be, I want a house in 5 years. He gonna be like, alright, so talk to me in 5 years. Because Saint Expedite is not one of those saints that sits. Mercury, he doesn't sit long waiting. What is he waiting for? Think of a Gemini. What is a Gemini waiting for? Okay, so with that being said, he's like, yeah, anything that you want, like in 2 or 3 days, next week, I'm gonna need you to talk to me for that. So keep that in mind when you're requesting something. So if your request is big, don't be scared. Don't be scared of the request. If your request is big, you got a bigger cup. If your request is small, but to build a relationship, keep it like this. Okay, so water. Remember, to build a relationship, a small candle, no, not purple, red. Saint Expedite is about red. He's red, 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 red. Everything about Saint, remember that. Red or white. Red or white. That is all. So everything about Saint Expedite is red or white. So I just got this. Listen, don't judge me. Example. Red, a red candle like this that you can sit with. So now that's another thing. Y'all be wanting to maybe request some stuff and never look at your petition again, or never go in and recite what you requested. Like, I'm gonna need y'all to put in a little bit of work. I mean, just the minimal. I promise you. Well, I'm not promising you anything. Don't do that. That was my ego. I challenge you to do that. To stay a little longer. Look at the flame a little longer. Repeat your petition a little longer. Dedication, consistency. Okay. So you can use this, or you can use the basic tea light. They sell red tea lights. They sell white tea lights. These are the two candles that you can use to be able to build a connection, right? Now, you don't have to build a connection. You can literally provide what I'm about to share with you and then just let it be. So this is for those who want to build a connection with Saint Expedite so that their petition can, you can receive your petition faster, or literally an emergency. He doesn't care. As long as you do some stuff. So, and it's not a lot again. Ladies, focus. All right. Now, if you're doing a large petition, like I told you, now this is San Pedro, but we're not doing San Pedro right now. You can get a red candle this big, and you can do a 7-day candle like that. When you go to the Botanica, mentira, si yo sé español. When you go to the stop playing with me. When you go to the Botanica, you can, I be getting into character sometimes, y'all. Focus. You can ask them for a Saint Expedite candle, a Saint Expedite oil, or a Saint Expedite incense. The more Saint Expedite stuff you have, the quicker your petition is going to come. Now, of course, your 7-day candles is if you decided to do something big and you're sitting there continuously speaking to Saint Expedite to assist you. All right, so these are the items. Now, to set up the altar, you are going to need a cloth, a red cloth. It could be a red silk cloth, which is fancy and, cool. You can go to the fabric store. Or I know the hair supply store also has silk scarves that you can get that is red, right? Of course, again, this is an example. This is black because my altar is set up. I'm not going to rip my altar away just to, no, perdóname. I'm sorry, con excuse me. So, you have this here. It could be this small, right? You see that? Right. It doesn't have to be big. Or you can wall out and get a big one. It is up to you. Up to you and Saint Expedite and your connections with him. So you can get a red or white one, red or white, and you lay it down, right? You got your little statue or you got a picture. There's no judging here. Got your small little water cup and you got your candle. That is it. That's it. That's so that you can be able to build a relationship with him. Now, we're going to get into the petition part of that, right? Where you want to keep Saint Expedite or any altar that's not a love altar, it's got to be out of your room. Now, my space is a bit small at the current time. And so with that being said, I have to multitask in my room. So I do have, through feng shui, I have my room set up. And I have my money altar in my room. Hello? And it wasn't until I recently began to think about it. Like, yo, get your money altar out your room. Do not put your money altar in your room. I forgot about that. There's certain things that you just forget about. And that's my Capricorn rising, y'all. I blame it on that. But Saint Expedite enjoys being by the door, the front of the door, near the front entrance. You can maybe put a little shelf over the door if you feel like it, making sure that it don't fall down. Could be on the side, behind the door. He likes to be there because, hello, money flows in and out. That door is always opening and closing, right? Every day. Some way, somehow, you're getting out every day. I'm hoping so. Please get out every day. If you don't, get out every 2 days. Get out the house. Flow. Energy flows. Energy flows. So he likes to be in the front of the door. So I did have to share about that because I sleep a little bit better now that the money altar is not in the room. Listen. Eyes not perfect. Okay. So if you're into feng shui, use the southeast corner of your home to be able to put St. Expedite. Go look it up. There are people for feng shuis. Okay, I talked about the cloth and the image again. I explained it earlier in the video. If you didn't hear it, you can use this image like this. I got this from the Botanica. They got a smaller one. This one has the prayer in the back, which is beautiful, so you don't have to do much. And we'll talk about that, but the prayer, do it as is. It may sound weird, it's not your language at the current time or whatever the case might be, but remember you're requesting something and this is the language that St. Expedite speaks, so just don't change nothing. Trust yourself. Okay. We flipping the paper. Alright. Now again, this is for anybody who's your insurance needs is in desperate need to be paid, right? I use that word desperate for a reason. Desperation can pause your abundance. So you want to be able to be in a calm state. In a state where, yes, this is due now, but so is my abundance is due now. So we all gonna work together, right? Namaste your ass, right? Don't check your bank account every 3 or 4 days. Chill. What you want to do is look for signs. You want to look for signs, right? You want to build your courage, your confidence, because you may ask somebody and they might be the one to write a whole check for you. When you're in this space, stay noble. Stay noble. Don't act like you all that, or maybe you are all that. Whatever you want to do. Nonetheless, know that it's coming. That's the main important thing. And don't fear that it's not, even if it's the last second. Listen. The day that I was able to achieve paying $5,000 towards my rent, I went through 3 court systems in one day in New York. If you know, you know. That's what I'm saying. Don't underestimate. All right. Like I expressed, the bigger the request, the bigger the offering, right? So you want to make sure, I already explained to you guys, to have your candles. So it's either small tea light, you're requesting for lunch money, right? Sometimes you need lunch money. Tell them to mind their business. Sometimes you need lunch money. Oh, well, you don't have enough. Things happen. Things happen. We're humans. Stop. Okay, so get the small tea light. Now, if you're requesting to get a car, be ready. Y'all just gotta be ready. Like, don't be sitting out here doing it and then be like, oh shit, it really came. Yes, you did that. Okay. St. Expedite enjoys a specific type of sweets. Pound cake. Now, there's 2 ways you can do it. You can make the pound cake by hand. TikTok has a lot of people who show you how to do pound cake, all right? I don't use TikTok, YouTube. I don't use YouTube. I don't know then what you're going to do. Look it up. The internet. Look up a recipe. All right? Oh, well, if I'm asking for the money, how I'm going to have money to go and do what you got to do. Get a little pound cake that's $1.25. Stop playing with me. $1.50. Okay, get a little pound cake. Do what you have to do. I promise you. Stop saying that you're gonna don't promise nothing. I challenge you to do it. All right. I'm battling my subconscious mind as I assist you. I trust it assists me too, because I'm human, baby. So Sarah Lee is the oldest. I'm not going to say the oldest, but the pound cake everybody remembers that's in the freezer. Sarah Lee is honestly the cake that I use. I'm a baker in training for a very long time, right? Just wait till I'm like 60. I'll be great at it. Nonetheless, my baking skills are in training. I go and buy the pound cake from the freezer in any supermarket, right? Specifically your neighborhood supermarket, like depending on where you live. But there's Saturday pound cake. If there's no Saturday pound cake, you can use the intimate pound cake. It's all good. Now, you can use the entire pound cake if you want, or you can just cut him 5 slices. With 5 slices, he's good, right? That's the sweet. You have the candle, right? The red candle, which is either the tea light, the little one, or you want to get the big one. There's other candles that look like this. This is not a candle. That look like this. The tall candles that are like that as well. If you got it in red or white, that's good too. Red or white candle. And then the most important thing, which I say you can use this video, is, and you can share your comments below using this video to give thanks. Give Saint Expedite a shout out, right? Again, think of a Gemini. A Gemini helps you out. They want a shout out, right? So like Saint Expedite says, I helped you out. Give me a shout out. It could be to your next door neighbor. It could be to whoever. Just share how I assisted you, which is why I'm here, right? It could be through social media, because again, Mercury is with social media, but some of y'all don't want people to know that y'all got shit going on. So that I totally understand that, and there's no judgment. So this is why I say you can use this video, because more than likely the people that you don't want to know ain't on this video. So and say, you know, give your thanks to Saint Expedite in this video. There are other ways that you can say thank you. There's other websites that you can go and you can say thank you, Saint Expedite, for assisting me. That's all he really wants, is a recognition. He don't get the recognition, he's taking everything back. So you gonna get it and you gonna take it back as fast as you got it. That's it. So you got the pound cake. Oh wait, and roses. Pardon me. 2 roses, 2 roses, 2 roses, 2 roses, or red flowers. Red flowers or roses. Pound cake, water, roses, pound cake, water, roses, candle, pound cake, water, roses, or red flowers. Now, the extra stuff can be the incense, can be the oil, so that you can put on your candle and dress your candle. So you can add herbs to it, and you can add wine. Wine is optional. Does he like wine? Of course. It's optional, again, because you can sit there and do your petition in 2 ways. You can provide Saint Expedite with half of his offering, however you choose to give it to him. You can mix and match. And when you see in reality the achievement of how he assisted you, you can provide him with the other half. Personally, I put it all up front, which is the second choice. Put it all up front so that you don't forget. Life happens. More than likely, you're watching this because it's an emergency. Therefore, you have other things pertaining into mind as you build your relationship with, you know, Saint Expedite, right? That's between you and him, and me, if you want to tell me. And as you do these things, you may tend to forget. So you want to provide the pound cake, the water, and the flower with the candle, all in the beginning with your petition. That's beautiful. That even provides him with the ability to be like, oh shit, like, time out. Imagine if you got your check on Monday instead of Friday. You be lit. You be like, oh, Monday won't be whack anymore, right? Monday won't be whack anymore. You be working all week like, it's just a different feeling, right? When you get rewarded for what you're about to provide without haven't done anything yet. So, all right. So the form of request, the way you do it is be as specific as possible. What is the financial assistance for? Who does the request involve? And I'll share with you guys a blog that also has this information, who inspired me to do this video and allowed me to organize it, because the way I do it is personal and of course with a lot of traditional backgrounds, and I wanted to keep it simple for you guys. So I'll share her down below, and I also give thanks to the person who guided me to get organized with the information, which is Grecia. So thank you so much. You guys will see the other video, and then you guys can see this video also. So this is like an anniversary from St. Expedite. You see? I'm here, baby. Okay, so, all right. So who does this request involve? Using, is it other people involved? Is it you? Where will this be? Where does it play out? What the fuck are you asking for? Right? Be specific. And then, what do you need it? When do you need it to be achieved by? There has to be a time frame. This is why I said it got to be quick, right? Saint Expedite, Mercury, Gemini, think quick, think quick. I need it now. You don't need it. You deserve it. You desire it. It is a choice that you're making. I'm learning how to shift my vocabulary deeper. All right? So, with that being said, what do you do when you achieve it? Like, what are you going to do with it? Okay, you told me what you want it for, who's involved, where it's going to be. So what's up? So an example of this would be as simple as a car. And your petition is separate from saying the prayer, which I would like for you to know that. Your petition is going to be personal, and your prayer is just going to be inserted. The prayer, and then it's going to ask for your petition, and then you insert your petition, and then continue with the prayer. And I have a video saying Expedite already on TikTok, so y'all can go to that video, and I'll put it down below so that y'all can take a screenshot. I actually put it up there so y'all can take a screenshot of that too as well. So I'll put it here on YouTube too. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so you try to tell me something. Okay. Alright. And if y'all hear that music in the background, I do not own the rights to that music. I'm gonna write that down there because it's just my meditative music. Focus. We're gonna ask for a car. Okay. Saint Expedite, thank you so much. Let's do this again, because I'm doing it from the top of the dome. Y'all know how, I mean, if you know me already, you know that I do this. That's, alright. We asking for a car. What is, alright. Dear Saint Expedite, I, and you state your name, am here requesting $7,000. Do I need to write this down? Damn, I think we're going to write it down together. Let me see, because I got to do this quick. Alright, so we're going to request for $7,000. That's what you... The main important thing is not to psych yourself on thinking that you can't get it. Are you going to more than likely get a lump sum at one time? Depending on your belief. Depend on your belief. Can you achieve that? It might come in increments, but the important thing is that something happens in this amount. And if you want to be crazy, be like 7,200 for a car. What kind of car? A Nissan. Don't judge me. I don't care about cars right now. 2010 Nissan From where? From, is an example. Toyota in 125th Street. By July, because we in July right now. Whenever you see this video, tell me what day it is. July 21st, 2023. What year is it? Focus. Okay. So we want a Nissan 2010 from Toyota on 125th Street. Let me make up an address. 345 East 125th Street. By July 21st. I should have been ready, right? Fuck that. I'm live, baby. They picked me for this, okay? All right, so let's go. Dear Saint Expedite, I'm so excited to be here with you discussing the $7,200 for this Nissan 2010 car that we're going to be picking up. By July 21st, 2023, I'm not even looking, I just needed the details. 2023, in the location 345 East 125th Street. Thank you so much for expediting this request. Here I provide you with your offerings. Boom. Run that back, did you? All right, focus. So that is an example, okay? Play with it. Don't be scared of it. Play with it. And look up some words that is going to be able to help you reprogram yourself to believe that you can do this. I created some cards to help you reprogram your mind by asking your mind questions like, why am I so sexy? Why do I work out on a weekly basis? You know, our mind enjoys answering questions for us. So I created those back in 2002, if I'm not mistaken, or 2001, something like that. But they're out there. Catch them. Okay. And it's very important for you to really trust and have faith within yourself that this is going to come for you, because it's an emergency. Like, we don't have the ability to allow our ego to shift into the situation and try to figure out how is this gonna happen. I don't know how this is gonna happen. Come on now, chill out. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna be able to put the blog for the person who also provides additional information. She provides with the prayers that you can use for each situation. All right, this is me just providing y'all with what I did last year, in addition to a bit of more details. I guess next year I'll come with more details. Let's see what we do. Nonetheless, after, what do I do after? So again, do your best not to let your offerings mold. If your offering is moldy, it's kind of like a disrespect. Would you like to order a moldy food? Especially if I'm helping you? Throw it away. No moldy food, cloudy water. Let's be respectful, because they are you and you are them, right? So, with that being said, after you receive what you've gotten, make sure you're paying attention. No distraction from the outside, right? Make sure you're paying attention. Keep it to yourself so it can come quicker. You don't gotta explain shit to nobody at the current time. All right. So after you do it, right, what you can do is you take your offering, which is your flour, the water. You can throw it in the toilet, or sometimes people just allow the water to sink into the cake. Again, you could cut the 5 slices or you could leave the whole pound cake. It's up to you. A lot of people like to take the pound cake, cut a hole in the middle and stick their petition in there. Now, when you do your petition, you can use parchment paper or a brown paper bag. Yes, from the store. I use brown paper bags for everything. I use parchment paper sometimes, but I mean, I was raised literally using brown paper bags, so I collect a lot of brown paper bags. Don't let the roaches get in there if you out here in New York. Alright. Whatever is left of your offering, you can take it to the park and feed it to the birds. Saint Expedite has a crow by his foot. Crow is connected to him. Birds are connected to him. Birds are messengers. Take the message away. Okay? New York birds is out here eating Dunkin' Donuts, so don't judge me. Alright? And that, or you can just pick up everything, you can dispose it in a incinerator, wherever it is, in the regular garbage. And again, you can do, if some of y'all use your stories, the stories is 24 hours. You can put a picture of St. Expedite and be like, thank you, St. Expedite. In 24 hours it leaves, you gave the recognition and that's it. Or you can use this video, use my other video, and or you can Google where can I give thanks to St. Expedite, and definitely he's part of the internet, is part of Mercury, right? Just like one day I'm gonna get sound effects. All right, I think that's everything I needed to say about St. Expedite. Give thanks, give thanks. And something that came as a reminder, I'm part of a study group that I'm part of, a reminder to give and receive, give and receive. A reminder to me to share with you guys, to always give and receive, give and receive. Even if you feel like you don't have it, even if you feel like you're tight. Actually, it was expressed always that, not always, but keep in mind that when you're feeling tighter is when it's best for you to give. All right. There's a lot of stuff that I'm being pushed to share with you guys. So I'm here to the best of my abilities. If this video is not for you, keep it moving. If it's for you, emergency money, you got this. All right, I'm off this. I don't think I need to say anything else. If you feel like this video was dope, cool, and you want more information on the archangels, because baby, Saint Michael, Josephiel will help you clean. If you're a person, and let me know if y'all want to talk about the angels, because I've definitely got some juice on the archangels. If you're a person that has a cluttered space, I'm like a scientific mastermind over here. I got papers all over the place, numbers all over the place, vision boards all over the place. I just have things that help me with what I want to see with my subconscious mind. I fill my house up, I fill this apartment up with the things that I want to see come to fruition and things like that. So yes, I have a lot of stuff around. So with that being said, I do need assistance sometimes. I could be a hoarder sometimes. So Archangel Josephiel, she definitely comes in and assists you with cleansing your space. Now, how do they come in and cleanse your space? Or if I don't see them, how do they come in? Inspiration. And inspiration through you, where you sitting out there cleaning the space that you haven't cleansed in like fucking, what, 2 or 3 weeks, depending on who you are. I don't know. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you do. I'm just saying, if you want me to talk about the angels and help you, you know, not help you, guide you towards their energy and how they can assist you become a better version of yourself, holla at me. Tell me in the descriptions, not the descriptions, the comments below. I'm tired. I did a lot today. I'm off this. It's Wednesday. Peace.